Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks, and here we go. Let the third trial begin. I'm so excited. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
There's two of them now. Hello, hello, hello. It's like an echo. He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I wonder if that's a tip to the case. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell? Which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy.
You're not playing along?
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey!
And if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it. For serious. Is that the last time we're gonna hear him say for serious? That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. She's so sure of it.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. Can't let whoever killed Fumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's alive. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Fumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here.
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac. Let's do it. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me.
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. It would appear the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. I feel like it's gonna take a while, actually. Were you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing.
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes.
Damn.
I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Here we go! Took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all of this, we couldn't go anywhere. Not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I've kind of done that a few times. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get your assigned seats. So the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes. I do want to save. Let's look at our skills. Yes, that's good. We've got some new skills, don't we? Lost in thought. Time limit for each phase. Okay, I want that. Cool and compose, steadies your aim a little. Yeah, that'd be good too. Cool and compose. We've got these, I think one's for the bullet time battle, which I still don't really understand, to be honest with you. So let's get rid of one of these. Full capacity. I don't know. I don't even know what those do. I'm gonna lie. Sure, lost in thought and cool pose. That should do it for us. Okay. And so just want to look at the evidence again. Got the file. There wasn't much there. Blue tarp. Yeah. Gotcha. That was in the at the repository. It was in the like the equipment room. Dolly was used to move a body, probably. Glasses were cleaned. One hammer that was cleaned off. The door could only be locked from the inside. That's evidence that a dolly was used to move the body. Got the cleaning cloth probably used to clean his glasses. Celeste's account. What was this again? His body disappeared when Celeste and AoE left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or two. Okay. Message shows the handwriting. Very much different from the blueprints. There was the costume. No one but Hiro could have possibly fit into the costume. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. Okay. Oh yeah, and then there's this whole thing about Hiro receiving a message at 1 a.m. Okay. The wristwatch, which said 6 a.m., right? About 6 o'clock. There's the paper that seems like a Fumiataka fought over. Similar, so 6 a.m. Okay. Here we go! Oh man, I'm kind of nervous and excited at the same time. I'm gonna try using the controller for this whole thing, so I might make some
with a basic
control
explanation of the
mistakes.
class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Was that?
Who's that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Coming from a confirmed murderer.
Who are you calling a murderer?
That's right, Hiro. I'm on Hiro's side here.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence.
There's a bit too much evidence.
Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Too compelling.
It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
It's such a stupid plan. Like,
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
is Hiro really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay, here we go. Here's our first argument. Let's, actually, I want to check the controls here before we get too deeply in.
Everything we...
Okay, sorry. Let's aim. Silencer. Fast forward arguments B. Open e-handbook. X. Y is fire truth. What a strange... Also to collect Another truth bullet. LB select truth bullet, RB concentrate. Okay. It's easy enough. Okay, everything we found here. So that gives me more
the suit parts,
time.
They are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Or the culprit. Okay.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Wow, that's short. Okay, so waiting for bullets
Everything you
here.
found in
Oh
your
shoot.
room.
Got message.
The suit parts,
Robo
they are
Justice.
all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Costume. Okay.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No, just hold on a second.
Okay, so they're talking about the blueprints, and I think I can hit him with the message because it'll show that it's not his hand. Or the handwriting doesn't match at least.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts.
Blueprints. Let's see that. Yes.
No, that's wrong.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
Who would have handwriting like that though? That's like very. Looks like my handwriting. It's like a child's handwriting.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Yeah, but why would you do that? I don't know.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Oh, Sakura has a handwriting analysis PhD.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
He's got a good point.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Not really sure yet.
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Yeah, it's on our side.
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
It could be, or maybe they like drugged Hiro and were using him, like carrying him around or something. I don't know.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passed it up to me.
So, who was in the Robo Justice suit?
Suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. Hina? I think it had to be Hiro.
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
Yeah, okay.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice suit.
Exactly.
What?
There's no way he could move the bodies and stuff in that suit, too.
Now that's a bold assumption. And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that,
He's gonna ask me to do something again, isn't he?
there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
I use Hina, so I think Hina probably played a part in this, I'm guessing.
All things have a proper order.
She's very defensive.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... There's a blue tarp.
I got it!
still one more thing. Things that were used to move Taka's body. Okay, and the, obviously it was the door, guys. Dolly.
I got it!
Got it!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Yeah, and if you look at the bloodstain, there's no wheel marks.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
I mean, yeah?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
I'm pretty sure we saw it there.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Celeste with the hurts. Damn.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
I feel like she's talking to me, not Makoto. Jeez. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I can change your mind. I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. The element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. Oh god. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. From now on, just locking on and pressing the Y button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Okay. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. God. Basically, just remember that the X button now has a function along with the A and Y buttons. Oh, I'm not going to reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Shit. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. Okay. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Good luck and have fun. God. I already sucked at these.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You
I get it,
miserable
though.
wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Nope.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Fuck.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
I don't even know if I'm doing well here.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Oh god, I hate these fucking things. I hate the bullet time battles. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
Okay. Yeah. No. Not at all.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Miserable wretch, eh?
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
I don't.
You miserable wretch.
Okay.
I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Miss. How is that a miss?
Do your worst. You miserable
I don't
wretch.
understand. This is so fucking
You have
stupid.
it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Okay. Let me read this again. Take damage to your influence gauge whenever your opponent's statements explode. Make its current tempo, and you'll have to press buttons in rhythm. Failing to hit a statement in time will count as a miss. Lock on. As you continue to match the rhythm, you will have the chance to lock on to an enemy statement. At this point, press the A button to lock on. Once you're locked onto a statement, press the Y button to destroy it. Deal damage to enemy. You can also lock on to multiple statements and destroy them all at once. Oh, okay. If you can pull that off, you'll do more damage than if you destroy them one at a time. Time with the rhythm. So do I even have to hit? I guess I don't have to hit Y with the rhythm. Orbit fever time. Okay, let's try it.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Do your worst.
Nice, I got 3 there.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
Up or down. Final strike.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Okay, we did it! Thank God! Thank God!
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Suck it, Celeste! Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much? Like, why is she so defensive?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Seriously.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Couldn't bend over with the suit on. Okay, another argument. We got costume, dolly, blueprints. Probably gonna be the costume.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Oh shit, I thought that would be it. Loading it onto the dolly, I figured would be impossible with the suit. Okay. Oh man, we're really low.
As we know, Taka was killed in the
I have to take my
equipment
time
room.
here.
And from there,
This one's long.
the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yeah, okay.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That's it, that's it. That's it.
No, that's wrong.
There we go. Boom, boys! Back in the saddle.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Hina actually put the suit on.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. Surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
And also, like, such a short amount of time, too, right?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Ah, but he couldn't take the suit off himself. Absolutely no chance the costume was taken off just to move the body because...
I got it! I don't
take it off by
think
yourself?
taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. Little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing! There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. You don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
He's also not very bright.
Yeah, that's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
Yeah, you took the picture.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, that's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
You set it up, Celeste. I know it.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Kyoko, you're the best.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.